Alright, that's us going out live for Chapter 2 of the Invisible Hours on PSVR, PS4 Pro, but you can play it without VR as well. And you can play it with Move controllers as well, but you don't really need to. There's nothing you can grab with them, and they float about in front of your vision. So, controller for me, let's grab the ticket. 41%, that's pretty good. Considering we've only done Chapter 1, that's really good. But we went mad in depth with Chapter 1. We've seen everything that every character was up to, I think. So put the ticket in the slot. Oh yeah, this is the menu, isn't it? Because the credits are behind me. That's not right, is it? Did I choose the wrong one? Have I already made a mistake? Is this how you leave? Right. Maybe it'll load up all my stuff once I click the start button. Or is it going to send us back to the beginning?
Call them down immediately. Bang the gong.
Was that sound? I mean, it's the orchestra tuning up, but...
You are far too easy.
I'm far
I
too easy.
prefer dangerous men.
Hello, operator. Please connect me to the police, please.
This catching me up. I remember it was yesterday.
Why would you poison your own drink?
Yeah.
Search
Edison.
each floor and report back to me.
Empty Luger.
I don't know what a detective doesn't recognize the most famous stage actress in the world. That's Sarah Bernhardt.
Right, I'm pushing start because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, I'm just making sure it's got everything for everybody. Missed a little bit at the end with Swan. The rest of it's all good though. Why is that a different colour of yellow? Is that because I fast forwarded it maybe? Anyway, Chapter 2 time. And we're going to follow Gustav. Let's go. I'm ready. Oh, that's right. Should have done the save. Here we go, Chapter 2. I'm not following Gustav. Where is Gustav? Should we follow Monday, seeing as we're behind him anyway? Follow Monday about. Following Monday on a Wednesday, yeah?
Son of a bitch! This is what I did! This is my compensation!
Sounds like Swan's up to something bad. Why did I choose you, Monday? You're up to no good. Thankfully there's no day in here, but... perfume.
Stupid.
I do hope you didn't murder the detective. I rather liked him.
Not that it's any of your business, but he let me go. Most people are afraid to be alone with me.
I like dangerous men. They tend to like me.
I can see why.
Wait. Why do I feel like we know each other?
Perhaps you haven't a memory of the future.
That's a high idea for a low man.
A low man.
That's how you seem.
I get the feeling that most people in this house aren't what they seem. Thought I'd join the club.
Were you in my room? Why were you in my room? Monsieur!
I was making a mistake.
A mistake?
Look, I'm not stupid. You don't like dangerous men. No one does. But I came up here hoping you might. But the truth is, a woman like you wants to get into the veins of all the men in the house. Tell them what they want to hear, and then when the killer does step into the light, all those infatuated men will protect you. I think you find safety in their adoration. I don't begrudge you. I just ain't gonna fall for it, that's all.
You are an insightful man.
Yeah, it's because I find my safety in their fear. I don't have your looks, you see.
So this is not the real you?
Oh, I'm everything I say I am. I just don't want to kill everyone I meet. I think that'd be nagging.
So, we are both acting then, huh?
Or lying. What's the difference?
An actor can be trusted.
All the world's a stage and all the men and women merely players.
You know Shakespeare?
If I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, gentle fine as this, my lips two blushing pilgrims ready stand to smooth that rough touch with a tender kiss.
Good pilgrim, you do wrong your hand too much, which mannerly devotion shows in this. For saints have hands that pilgrims' hands do touch, and palm to palm is holy palmer's kiss.
Have not saints' lips and holy palmers too?
I, pilgrim, lips that they must use in prayer.
Oh, then, dear saint, let lips do what hands do. They pray, grant thou lest faith turn to despair.
Saints do not move, though grant for prayer's sake.
Then move not, or my prayer's effect I'll take. Do they kiss now?
Yes.
Thus from my lips by yours, our sin is purged.
How did this happen?
Just good luck, I suppose. You've lost someone, haven't you? I can tell.
Yes.
Man?
No,
Husband?
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
I will be
Who'd
back.
you lose? So this is your plan. The love of a good woman. Yeah. I can see how that would change me. I like your taste.
Was that not? Did we not find out yesterday he cut his daughter's nose off in court? Is that not his daughter, maybe? Oh, Monday. That was good though. A bit of Shakespeare. This turned out to be quite eventful.
Ain't you gonna ask me if I killed him?
Well, I think that would be terribly gauche of me.
Gauche? I suppose that's a gentleman's word, is it?
That's kind of you to say so.
What's that?
It's, a spirit radio.
And what does a spirit radio do?
Well, Tesla said it was a means of contacting the dead, but you'd be a fool to believe that.
So why are you carrying it about then?
Well, it's a fine machine. And I appreciate the fine things in life.
I know you do.
I'm sorry?
William Turner.
William Turner.
He was an artist. He painted ships alone at sea, each of them at the mercy of a great storm. I know how those ships feel. And when he died, and I was in the clink, I sent a man with all my money to buy me one of his drawings. I couldn't afford one of his paintings. I just wanted something small. And at that same auction, another man, a rich gentleman, he swarmed in and snapped up every single item for himself. Cost him $500,000, so they say. Snatched it all out of reach of the common man.
William Turner didn't leave a will. It was a public auction.
Hey, well, that's pretty. Cheers
And
for
it was the
tuning in.
right of any man to do what I did. And if it's any consolation, my father called it a waste of family money. He doesn't much care for art. Perhaps if another man, like say Mr. Edison, had died, and I bought up his estate, perhaps he'd be more grateful.
Am I to care what makes your father grateful?
No. I suppose not.
I've pulled a man's throat out for less than what you did. But no hard feelings, eh?
Would you excuse me? I don't feel very well.
Manners maketh the man, young Mr. Vandenberg.
Just intimidating Vandenberg there. Taking his spirit radio
You
out.
gave me a sign. You gave me a wonderful gift. But men like him, they take away gifts like that from me. They've done it all my life.
Monday, you
So
need to
maybe,
chill out, man.
just maybe, You don't want me to throw this away just yet.
What was that? A knife? No, throw it away, Monday. Throw that away, man. It's weird that it's right there and Gustav didn't pick
How
it.
does this work?
I don't know. Start pushing the buttons on it, Monday. Push all the buttons on it. That's it.
Go and do what I told you.
Well, come on then, Tesla.
I have to get inside that room.
Tell me how it works.
Don't smash it. You look like you're gonna smash it. What are you doing? Can you see me? Was he gonna slap me there? I'm a ghost.
The sound of thunder. What am I gonna do?
Put your knife away.
Tell me.
Can you hear
What
me?
am I gonna do?
It's a great idea to follow you. This has been a ton of stuff happening here.
If I can get this to work. I can help her out.
Do I need to do something to it? Oh, it's sugar.
Oh, I thought you were,
Locked up? Well, I ain't. Here. You're
no,
famous, ain't you?
I'm just an engineer.
Yeah, hold on. You're that inventor. Thomas Edison. You came up with a gramophone, didn't you? Which means you know how machines work. Things like this.
Where'd you get that?
I found
I
it.
could have sworn Mr. Vanderberg had one just like it. Where's he?
I'm not his keeper. Maybe he's dead.
Why would you say that?
They're just words. Can say what we like, can't we? Come here. Look, I don't buy it. Actually, that's a lie. I do buy it, but I need you to show me how this works. Now, come here.
I'd rather not lower myself to using Tesla's garbage.
I'd rather you did. Now.
He's got the high ground,
Right now.
Monday. He's got the high ground. He could just kick you. But he's going to help you. It's going to help you fix the spirit radio.
It's, fairly straightforward. So the detective let you go?
Well, he must have, mustn't he?
Nice. So that was everyone for Monday. That was quite a lot, though. I'm going to find Gustav this time. So Monday on Chapter 2, we've seen everything. We watched the whole show. What about Gustav, Chapter 2, there? Where is Gustav? Is that him there? We'll resume and we'll try and find Gustav. He's somewhere in this house. We'll go Gustav. Could do another Tesla one where we sit and watch Tesla. Doesn't do much. Oh no. That says 3. No, it's still 2, isn't it? Aye. Right. Don't follow Monday. Follow somebody else.
Why did you want to know where the butler is?
Right, hold on, Gustav. Let me rewind what you've been talking about in here. And what have you got in your hand that you're about to put away really quick so I can't see it? Play.
Oh.
Right, rewind. Pause. Can I look at it when it's paused? Nah, I need to be really fast.
Oh, I thought Mr. Swan was in here.
Flora. Did you find anything?
No. Nothing.
Why did you want to know where the butler is?
I was hungry. What about Victor Mundy? I thought he did it.
I'm going to talk to everybody.
Why did you lie about being a detective?
I didn't lie.
You didn't tell the truth.
All that matters is bringing this killer to justice.
I have a right to know who I'm stuck in this house with. Why did you say you weren't a detective?
Because a real detective doesn't make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. You look like you could use a drink. I know where Tesla keeps the good whiskey.
No. No, there's work to be done.
So who do you think killed Mr. Tesla?
It's a little early for that. But I have my suspicions.
Who?
Mr. Edison!
You think it was Edison?
Go.
I'll check the rest of the house.
I think it was Edison.
I am a respected inventor, detective, not a dog. Don't call me in such a manner.
Sit.
It's a good
I see
follow.
you don't drink the house whiskey.
Your cologne smells very expensive.
It's rosewater. Same scent that Mozart wore.
Hoping some of his genius would rub off on you.
I already am a genius.
Isn't that what they say about you and Tesla? That you are the Salieri to his Mozart.
You've got a damn nerve.
You knew each other well, didn't you? At best you were rivals, at worst enemies maybe. Yet according to the papers, Mr. Tesla out-invented you time and time again. Have I got that right?
Nikola Tesla was no more my equal than you are, detective.
Then why come all the way out here?
Perhaps you should lay off the booze, Mr. Gustav. It pushes a man's mind in foolish directions.
You came to kill Tesla, didn't you?
Who the hell do you think you are?
Well, if you didn't, why are you here? Why are you here, Mr. Edison?
Because I wanted to know what he meant.
About what?
Tesla said if I came, he could make my mistake undone. I wanted to know how.
What mistake? Oh, I assure you, I will find out either way.
A man like me receives dozens of unsolicited designs every day. Some of my inventions may have been, shall we say, inspired by those designs. And somehow Nikola found out. He called it my great mistake. Dear God, I do hope this isn't your will. There's barely a word spelled correctly.
So, you stole your inventions. You're not a genius, you're a thief.
You can't put a steak in front of a wolf and expect them not to eat it.
Tesla could have ruined your name. That's a powerful motive for murder.
You think I would really tell you all that so willingly if I actually killed the man?
Well, in my experience, people tend to tell a little truth to hide the bigger lie.
Brilliant theory, Detective. But I'm afraid I must exonerate myself. Follow me. Heal.
It's good back and forth between Edison and Gustav twice. Double Gustav. Gustav squared.
Mr. Vanderberg! Mr. Vanderberg!
What are you doing?
Very important life today. Believe me.
Murder is a matter of motive and opportunity, yes? Evidently, you're stupid enough to believe I was sufficiently motivated. But let us now test your little theory and see if I had opportunity. Where the hell is that boy? Probably got stuck in a pile of his father's money. Mr. Vanderberg!
If you had an alibi, Mr. Edison, you would have told me by now.
I didn't expect to be accused.
All right. Where were you when Mr. Tesla was killed?
I was alone in my room.
Not a very good alibi, is it?
I don't remember hearing yours. Maybe you killed him.
Hello? What's going on?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Well, a few minutes before you arrived, I heard something.
What?
Someone, a woman's voice, arguing with Tesla. It must have been moments before he was murdered.
A woman's voice? Whose voice?
I don't know. I was upstairs in my room and the storm was too loud to hear what they were up in arms about.
At that time, there was only one woman in this house.
You think she killed him?
Mademoiselle? Miss Banner?
Oh, she seems pleasant enough. But they say she used to be a wagtail.
I'm afraid your American slang is lost on me, Mr. Edison.
Same.
Well, that's probably for the best. Just remember, she's an actress. She lies for a living.
Bonsoir, gentlemen. Have the police arrived?
No, not yet. Would you please come to the dining room, mademoiselle?
I'm not sure I can entertain all three of you at once.
Just me, Miss Banner.
I suppose that'll do. Ooh la 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 la. You all look very serious.
A man did just die here.
But the show must go on, no?
Wait. I know what happened. There's a second lock on that door.
Shall we?
Yes, it is electromagnetic. If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Mr. Vanderberg, don't wander off too far. I intend to speak to you next.
He's wandering.
Gentlemen,
He's wandering very fast. and very far.
So you're famous, Miss Bernard.
You flatter me, Monsieur Gustave. But an actor does not seek fame. We seek only truth.
Then we have one thing in common. By the way, Mr. Vanderberg says he heard you shouting at Mr. Tesla at the front door, moments before he was murdered.
Then Monsieur Vanderberg is a liar.
Really?
The butler let me in, not Tesla. He showed me to my room, and there I stayed until you arrived.
Well, if it wasn't you that was shouting at Mr. Tesla, then who?
I don't know. Perhaps we should have a séance and ask him.
Why did Tesla invite you here?
Just because you're handsome does not mean I will give up my secrets so fast.
I am an officer of the law. This will go as fast as I want it to.
But you'll get so much deeper if you go slow. Let's play a game together, huh?
I'm not interested in games.
But you are interested in the truth. In this game, we'll take turns. You answer my question, and then I will answer yours. This way we both get what we want.
Go on.
Do you like me?
Doesn't everybody?
I only care if you do.
Why would you care?
Is that your question?
Oui.
Because if the most dangerous man in the house likes me, then I'm not in any danger.
Oh, I'm not dangerous.
Oh, what a pity. My turn. Monsieur Detective, is there such thing as a mystery that cannot be solved?
2 men on a roof. One fell off. There was no way of proving whether he was pushed or he jumped.
The perfect crime.
My turn. I think you came here because Mr. Tesla told you he could make your mistake undone. What was that mistake?
I made no mistake.
No?
No. Somehow, Tesla knew a secret that I never told another living soul. I didn't want him dead. I wanted to know how he knew. What's this?
It belongs to the man I called outside. Something is burning. Stay here.
Where are you off to, Gustav? Running about. What's burning? Gustav, you flipped it. Oh no, it's something actually burning. You're sniffing now.
Hello? Is something burning? I smell smoke!
If you don't, I demand to know who poisoned my drink!
Oh, I'm looking forward to following the other characters to find out what they're talking about and how this fire got started. Have I been in this room? Right, freeze time. I think I've been in here.
Where is Tesla? Once a flamboyant man about town, the inventor Nikola Tesla has not been seen in over 5 months. After abandoning his workshop in Colorado Springs, rumors have spread that he has taken his own life. Fellow inventor Thomas Edison commented, "Wherever he is, I wish Nikola only the best. I imagine that mediocrity is a terrible burden."
Maybe it was Edison. Newton. Oh, there's pictures and everything here. Right. Got time stopped now. Gonna check what's in the fire as well, but I just want a good nosy about this room. Okay, I'll not mess about too much though, because there was a good pace to that story there. Let me see.
Tesla's will. Last will and testament of Nikola Tesla. I, Nikola Tesla, a resident of the state of New York, do hereby declare this to be my last will and testament. I direct that my executor pay my funeral expenses and any other death taxes imposed at the time of my death. Beyond this, my wishes are simple. I bequeath my entire estate to scientific museums of the world. All monies are to be distributed evenly to the museums of Europe, Asia, and the Americas. No man, woman, or child may lay individual claims to any of my estate. Signed, Nikola Tesla.
So the will was what was being burnt then, I think. Time continue.
What's going on?
Somebody was trying to burn this document.
Well, it certainly wasn't me. I was downstairs. What is it? What does it say? For goodness sake, man, what does it say?
It says other death.
What does that mean, other death? What other death?
Indeed.
It could be instructions for the killer.
No, this is Tesla's handwriting. Did you happen to see anybody else come up here?
No. No one but you. You smelled that burning from downstairs?
I did.
You've quite a nose.
Gustav. Double Gustav storming about. I love the writing in this game. It's so good. I just want to watch how the story unfold. Huh? Why is time stopped?
Where were we?
Detective, I wish to be honest with you.
Oh, I thought you were honest all along.
I know who killed Tesla.
Who?
Victor Mondi.
And you know this exactly how?
I just know.
You have to do a little better than that.
Why else would he run away?
Remind me, what was your alibi?
You can't seriously believe what Vandenberg said about me. The spoiled little nouveau riche. Call him in here. If I am to be accused, I want to hear him say it to my face. Monsieur Vandenberg! Monsieur Vandenberg!
Well, I certainly seem to be at people's beck and call this evening.
You told Monsieur Gustave that you heard my voice right before Tesla was murdered.
Not exactly. I said I heard a voice.
No, you said you heard a woman's voice.
I was the only woman in the house. That is an accusation.
That can't be sure that it was a woman.
May I remind you that you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Then be truthful now.
It wasn't a woman.
Why would you say it was?
Mr. Edison is a very passionate man.
So?
Passionate men are best agreed with when their blood's up. Honestly, I think the voice I heard was a man's.
A man like Victor Mondi.
I don't know.
Mr. Vanderberg, either you were lying then, or you are lying now.
This is the truth now. Maybe somebody else got into the house.
No. Victor Mondi tried to escape. That means he's guilty.
I will decide who's guilty and who's not guilty. How would somebody else have come into the house?
The butler's blind.
Mr. Swan! Get out, both of you.
Gustav is still here. What are you going to do? I'm going to fling the kettle at him. Fling the teapot. I don't know now. Oh, into chapter 2, right. So who to follow this time? We just do it in order. All the way up to Monday. So set it back to chapter 2. We've seen everything with Gustav, seen everything with Monday, so let's go Flora. I think Swan's going to have the most interesting one this time by the sound of it. He was talking about something in the background. So we go from there on chapter 2. As Flora. Let's go. See what else Flora was up to this time.
Oh, I thought Mr. Swan was in here.
Flora. Did you find anything?
No, nothing.
Why did you want to know where the butler is?
I was hungry. What about Victor Mundy? I thought he did it.
I'm going to talk to everybody.
Why did you lie about being a detective?
I didn't lie.
You didn't tell the truth.
All that matters is bringing this killer to justice.
I have a right to know who I'm stuck in this house with. Why did you say you weren't a detective?
Because a real detective doesn't make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes. You look like you could use a drink. I know where Tesla keeps the good whiskey.
No, there's work to be done.
So who do you think killed Mr. Tesla?
It's a little early for that. But I have my suspicions.
Who?
Shout it.
Mr. Edison!
You think it was Edison?
Go.
I'll check the rest of the house.
I did have it set to follow Flora, eh? I mean, she's escaping.
Ah, Mr. Swan. There you are. Do you have a moment?
Continue. Oh, is it pausing so I can have a look around? Is that what it's telling me? Is this the poison whiskey? It was the good whiskey from 1885. It was the poison one. That is the poison one. Okay, nothing there. Book. An urn. Okay, continue time.
This house.
I intend to, but not yet.
You must go. Mr. Tesla did not want you here.
Well, he's dead, so you can drop the act.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have it your way. The lock. The door, he changed the lock. I want the new combination.
What door?
The door. You know the one I mean. And if you don't give me the combination, I'll tell everyone the truth about you.
Madam, we have never met before, eh? I think perhaps you have me confused with
The
something.
detective and I found Tesla dead. Then you showed up right there and then he asked you, besides us three, how many people are there in this house? Do you remember what you said?
No?
You said 4. 4 other people, which is strange because at that point you didn't know Tesla was dead because we hadn't told you yet. Which means you should have said 5.
It was just a mistake.
Maybe. Maybe you miscounted. Or perhaps you knew he was dead because you killed him yourself.
Madam, that is absolutely untrue.
Or perhaps there's another explanation. You could see he was dead. Because you're not blind at all. Are you?
Madam, I assure you, I have been blind my whole life.
Tesla may be dead. But if people found out you lied to get your position here, they'll send you back to where you came from. Back into chains.
I am blind.
There's enough suffering in this world already. I'd hate for you to be dragged back into your old life. I imagine it wasn't very nice.
But, madam, I am blind.
You're blind.
Yes, madam.
Very well. Then you're no use to me.
No.
There you are. Give me the combination.
I didn't see it clearly. He was always in the way.
Tell me.
One. 7. 1945.
Mr. Vanderberg!
You've saved a very important life today. Believe me. Just make sure no one gets into the basement until I'm done. Why keep the secrets of a dead man anyway?
Because that is what a good man should do.
Mr. Vanderberg!
And was Tesla a good man to you? Those marks on your hands. I know what they are.
I was alone in my room.
That was quite intense. What was it? 1945. And he's not blind. Continue. There's some fast getting down the stairs action. Who's in the safe? He gave me the real code.
No! No! Lying son of a bitch!
A magnet. It didn't work in there, I've not got a gun. And now it looks like she's trying to break into the safe. It's raging.
Out of my way!
Where are you
I'm
going?
going to tell everyone the truth about you.
No, why?
You knew the door wouldn't open. You lied to me. I'm not to be trifled with.
Wait. I know what happened. There's a second lock on that door.
A second lock?
Yes, it is electromagnetic.
What does that mean?
If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Where's the switch?
Outside. Go out the front door. Turn right.
I may be a fool, but I'm not foolish. The second I go outside, you tell the detective I'm trying to escape and he shoots me.
But, madam, you can trust me. I swear.
I can trust the man who's been lying to every single person here. No, you're going outside.
I do hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all, sir.
So you were just standing here in total silence.
No, sir.
I was just thinking about you, Mr. Swan. About how you have the access to all the food and drink in this house.
Are you hungry? I could prepare a supper.
No, I'm not hungry. Just curious. I don't believe we've met. I'm the Thomas Edison. And you?
My name is Flora White.
Miss or Mrs.?
I suppose I...
Sounds complicated. So, did you know him well?
Who?
Tesla. Who else?
I'm not sure one ever knows a man like him.
And you two? You know each other?
No. We worked for Mr. Tesla at different times.
You worked for him as well. How interesting. I thought there was only one person here carrying out Tesla's orders. He didn't like me much, did he, Mr. Swan?
I am sure I don't know, sir.
I'm sure you don't. Let's drink a little house whiskey.
Is that the poison whiskey? It is.
A
I've seen it.
toast.
I've seen it earlier.
To Tesla.
I don't care for the test, sir.
Is that right?
Yes, sir. It's the truth.
Stop. I want to see him drink first. Drink. To your master.
It is the poison one.
I would prefer not.
You'd prefer not.
What are you doing? Stop it!
Drink it, you son of a bitch! I know exactly what you did, you pigeon-littered little wretch, but you can't kill me!
I didn't do anything!
It was Tesla's final wish, wasn't it? I want to hear you say it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The whiskey, upstairs. You poisoned it.
No.
He
That
didn't.
wasn't me.
Then who was it?
I'm not at liberty to say.
The hell you're not.
Who was it?
It was another guest.
Which other guest?
I cannot say, sir.
So you're in cahoots with them?
The whiskey was not meant for you. The person who put the poison in there intended to drink it themselves.
What are you talking about?
They were going to commit suicide.
Kill themselves. Why? Who?
The person in question had a change of heart. I don't think they would want me to mention their name. It's a private matter.
But what if the person wanted to kill themselves out of guilt for murdering Tesla? Then we have a right to...
No. That was not the reason. I am quite certain of that.
Then what was the reason?
Old pain from an old wound.
Hogwash! I don't believe a word of
I
this.
smell smoke.
If you didn't do it, I demand to know who poisoned my drink! You wait right here. I'll be back.
Alright, Terminator. Terminator Edison. The Terminator Edison.
You're going.
The kitchen.
That's not what we agreed.
Well, that was before I got hit in the face.
This game is so amazing.
Go and do what I told you. I have to get inside that room.
I have to put something on this.
My patience is wearing thin. I'll tell them, don't push me.
Push you.
There can't be that many cuts of steak in there. Choose one and get moving.
Oh. Oh, don't.
You should know. There's only so much a man can endure.
Believe me, women are no different.
Put it away. Don't need
How
to
long are
sell
you
it.
going to stand there? I said, how long are you going to...
Please! I just want a moment of peace.
Good.
I don't have time for this. I've suffered too, you know.
Madam, I don't know you, but I know I would win that contest.
No, you wouldn't.
I had a son. A good boy. God knows I loved him. But I abandoned him so I could escape the men who called themselves my masters. God knows that too. I ran all the way to America, but even here, even now, you people still all want to control me. But you don't understand. I already have a master. My master is my shame. The shame I feel for leaving my boy. And now I realize I will never be a free man. So, you tell them whatever you want. You cannot control me anymore.
That you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I think I've been trying to force you to help me because I was afraid that if I begged you wouldn't do it. I don't want to control anyone.
Why would you say it was?
I just want to get inside that room.
So?
Mr. Tesla promised me some money to start a new life in this country. But he left me nothing. There must be a lot of money in that room for you to care so much.
You can keep what's there.
So it's not money. What is in there?
A chance to make my mistake undone.
It means a lot to you.
It means everything.
Get out, both of you.
I will help you. I will let you know when it is done.
Mr. Swan. Thank you.
Nice. What a great story. Right. Back to chapter 2. Because I want to hear everything. Well, we go Swan. I mean, we pretty much heard all his story. Just 2 bits where he was missing. About Vandenberg, Edison. Yeah, so there's just wee bits to fill in. Pardon me. So we'll go Swan. What colour? Green. So don't know where that is at the moment. So he's there, right. We start in here just in case he's there. And let's go. So we've got until, what bit is that? Is that Edison pouring the drinks? Okay. Resume. Exciting. Maybe. Where is Swan? Let's stop time. Have I been in here?
Mr. Tesla. Whilst I have the greatest respect for you as a fellow engineer, I must say the accusation you made in your letter did nothing short of horrify me.
Yeah, I have.
To suggest that my brother's death was anything other than a tragic accident is a profoundly...
Yeah, I've been in here. Just need to cut that until I find Swan. I thought he would be down here. It's a piano room.
Nothing.
Why did you want to know where the butler is?
Gonna fast forward. Follow you until I can find Swan, because I've made a mess.
What if she poisoned it?
There's Edison.
Me.
Ah, Mr. Swan.
I'll follow you backwards walking up the stairs. Oh. Ah, that's who burned the letter, obviously. Oh my goodness. Look at all this stuff. I'm so glad I followed you now. Is this the beginning? This is as far back as it goes? Okay. Pause.
Tesla's will. Last.
Yeah, I've heard that actually.
I, Nikola Tesla, a resident of the state of New York, do hereby declare this to be my last will and testament. You son of a bitch! This is what I get! This is my compensation! You know my circumstances. If I had known you were so heartless, I would have done something much worse than murder you.
So that would have been the reveal if I didn't already know that he was blind. Is everyone's acting in this game? Everyone. Try to find the juice, sorry. What a story.
Ah, Mr. Swan. There you are. Do you have a moment?
You must leave this house.
I intend to, but not yet.
You must go. Mr. Tesla did not want you here.
Well, he's dead, so you can drop the act.
We can fast forward all this. Because we know what happened here. But I'm interested to see what he was up to when Flora goes down to the safe.
And see if I had opportunity. Where the hell is
Because that is what a good man should do.
stuck in a pile of his father's money? Mr. Vanderberg!
And was Tesla a good man to you?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Did you just stand at the window then? Or? No.
Mademoiselle? Miss Bernard?
Gustav shouting the place down. Is this all you got up to? I'm trying to remember if that was a thing as well, where because Tesla was like inventing things. Did he have like a black? No black, blind. I don't know if it was Tesla. It's something like that. I vaguely remember
Out
hearing.
of my way.
Where are you
I'm
going?
going to tell everyone the truth about you.
No, why?
You knew the door wouldn't open. You lied to me. I'm not to be trifled with.
Wait. I know what happened. There's a second lock on that door.
A second lock?
Yes, it is electromagnetic.
What does that mean?
If you want to open it, you must turn off the voltage regulator for the whole house.
Where's the switch?
Outside. Go out the front.
Right, we've seen all of this as well. So we've pretty much seen the rest of this first one, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'll push start. Just make sure. Yeah, aye, definitely. So we go Vandenberg for the beginning. And you're purple, is that you there? Okay. Let's go back in. So we've seen a lot of his interaction with Monday and that. We'll go back to the start with him. We'll try and find him. Somewhere in the invisible hours. Oh, stop. Right. Vandenberg. I think at this point is not in his room. That's not Vandenberg's room, that's somebody else's room.
Where does he get his ideas? Thomas Edison seems to have more ideas than one man could master. Ask him, and he will tell you he...
I've read that before. Oh, it's time moving. I keep forgetting about that. Okay, I'll stop time for a wee bit. Head up here. I don't think I've been up here yet, actually. Right, well, head away from here. We're looking for Vandenberg, who had the room with a window, didn't he? Oh, pause time.
Miskatonic University, Arkham Library. Card number 1916. Name, Nikola Tesla. Address, 454 Angel Street, Providence. Book on loan, Necronomicon by Abdul El-Hazred. March 15th, 1937.
Necronomicon. Was it a Deadite that did it? Is it going to turn into the Evil Dead? Oh, another photo. You look happy. Right, no. I keep forgetting I'm supposed to be looking for Vandenberg. Right, so there's Monday. I'm back here. Sorry. He's freaking out about the will. Is this me back at the... I was like Edison. I think he's not in here. Where's Vandenberg at? Was he in here? I should have just chose a scene where he was in. Pardon me.
Yeah.
There he is.
I know how you feel.
Right, what are you doing? Okay.
Yeah. I know how you feel.
More secret doors.
A secret door.
Secret hidden treasure. I don't know what Edison know about the secret door. What? No. What's this you've got?
You look guilty.
Why do you say that?
Calm yourself, boy. People murder for personal gain. What more does a Vanderberg have to gain in life? It would take you 10 lifetimes to spend all that money. So, where were you when Tesla met his grisly fate?
Upstairs.
Ah. But how do you know that's when he died?
Well, it must have been sometime between when that woman was shouting at him and when the detective arrived.
What woman?
Mr. Edison!
I'll be back.
Terminator Edison again. It's twice in chapter 2 you're like, I'll be back.
What if she poisoned it?
Oh, this is exciting. It's like Resident Evil. Like Resident Evil 1 stairs. Very cool. That's the lab. You're not sure about going in here. He's braving it. Right, freeze time a minute on what we nosy about. Looks like there's books and letters and stuff. And photos. Have I been in here before, actually?
Dear Mr. Tesla, thank you for your kind, if rather ambiguous, invitation. I do not know how you came to hear of me, but in truth, I'm very short of friends these days, so I will gladly come to your island. However, while I'm there, please refrain from offering me drink.
I have been here.
There are parts of me that I do not care for.
Yeah. Okay. Let's get back on him and time continue. We'll do it for here. I'm really not sure who did it, which is good. It's good to be on chapter 2 and still feel like all of them are equally suspicious. They're all pulling knives for places in their shoes or in their suits. Got fake noses and wiggers. And kidding on their blind. I don't know. Projector for an aircraft. Rocket. I don't know what that is. It's like, I've seen that in Command and Conquer. I mind that, I used to build them. It's a Tesla coil. So there's two ways down to this same lab then. And the Luger isn't stuck to it yet. And that's why that's Flora coming down, isn't it? Wow, I didn't even notice that he was in here. I totally could have as well. Camera's following you, eh? Here, I'm supposed to be following you. Fast run up the stairs. Close the secret door. Ah, and that's why you looked a bit shaken when Monday was there.
Hello? What's going on?
Tell him what you told me. About what you heard. You heard a woman. Tell him.
Well, a few minutes before you arrived, I heard something.
Right, so we know this. And then when they go away, do you end up talking to Monday? Yeah. You were having a nightmare today, weren't you?
Ain't you gonna ask me if I killed him?
You were having a pretty bad time, Vandenberg. Sneaking about, Edison moaning at you, and then saying you heard a woman when you didn't. You said it twice, though. Lied about it twice. As many times as the named Gustav. Right, let me rewind then. This is you going away from Monday.
It belongs to the man I called outside. Something was burning. Stay here.
Wonderful gift. But men like him, they take away gifts like that from me. They've done it all my life. So maybe, just maybe, you don't want me to throw this away just yet.
Monsieur! Monsieur, please! Please!
And this is him going in to get shouted at off Bernhardt and
What's this about?
Gustav.
Us working girls never forget a face.
Oh.
Even we ain't worked in years. I remember that night. You took me off the street in Whitechapel all the way up to that fancy hotel room. And then... nothing. You didn't touch me.
Why are we talking about this?
Because I know why we didn't do anything. You're trying to fix yourself. Trying to teach yourself to like girls. Can't learn that, can ya?
What do you want? Do you want money?
No! Just tell the detective you didn't hear my voice. It wasn't me.
And if I refuse?
I wonder, does Daddy know about your little secret?
What about you? Do you like hiding the real you under that shell?
You wait out there. I'll call you. Au revoir, monsieur. Au revoir.
This is class. What a story. Just don't know what it's skulking about, hiding in corridors. Anyway, Gustav, see you.
Where were we?
Detective, I wish to be honest with you.
Oh, I thought you were honest all along.
I know who killed Tesla.
Who?
Victor Mondi.
And you know this exactly how?
I just know.
You have to do a little better than that.
Why else would he run away?
Remind me. What was
So
your...
Vandenberg just hang about out here.
You can
Just hiding for everybody because they're all shouting at him.
Call him in here. If I am to be accused, I want to hear him say it to my face. Monsieur Vandenberg! Monsieur Vandenberg!
Ah, that's why he changed the story, so he did hear a woman's voice.
Well, I certainly seem to be at people's beck and call this evening.
You told Monsieur Gustav that you heard my voice right before Tesla was murdered.
Not exactly. I said I heard a voice.
No, you said you heard a woman's voice.
I was the only woman in the house. That is an accusation.
I can't be sure that it was a woman.
May I remind you that you told me quite plainly that you heard a woman arguing with Mr. Tesla moments before I found him dead.
I wasn't being entirely truthful.
Then be truthful.
So yeah, we've seen all of this. That's awesome though. So we filled in a lot of the gaps there. And then you left. Where did you go when you leave? So I was... Nice. Alright, that was informative. Okay, back to chapter 2. And so that was all of Vandenberg's timeline. All of Swan, all of Flora, all of Gustav. Just wee bits that are missing for Edison. Should I jump back in for those? And most of her story as well. Ah, this is nice, like. It's a really good one. My arms are so sore from that boxing earlier. Right. So we've seen all of Monday. Should I go Edison? Go Edison from like here maybe? Because we've not missed a lot. It's really good. I'm beginning to think it was Bernhard now, but I honestly don't know. It still could have been any of them at this point. They're all up to no good. Right, what colour is Edison? Red. Is that him there? Or is that Monday? I'll jump into a scene that he's in like this.
It says other death.
Yeah, right, go in from there. What does that mean? Does that mean I've not found something in there? Anyway, let's go Edison. We'll just watch all of them and hopefully I'll be able to figure it out from there. I think I've collected quite a lot of the stuff as well, but I'll do it in chapters. Right, we're looking for Edison. Aye. So we've seen Edison here. We tell him that we suspect that he did it.
Does that mean other death? What other death?
Indeed.
It could be instructions for the killer.
No, this is Tesla's handwriting. Did you happen to see anybody else come up here?
No. No one but you. You smelled that burning from downstairs?
I did.
You've quite a nose.
I think Double Gustav was going to strike you there, Edison. He was thinking about it. Right, where are we? What is this? Doesn't it look like I've been in here? Hold on, Edison. There's stuff happening. So many rooms in this house. Can't remember where I've been and where I've not now. Keeping track of all your stories. Nice. I'm glad. That much more comfortable. Yeah, I've been in here. Mess with that radio. Okay, continue time. Pause time. Nice.
The man on the radio told me to search beneath the house. He told me I would find a passageway carved deep into the bedrock of the island. And at the end of that passage would be a door. He was right. That door must have been sealed for 100 years. But when I opened it, I found a letter inside, addressed to me from him. In it, he told me what the room can do. And I believe him.
We'll keep following Edison here. What are you looking at there? Something I've missed. So I just missed you looking about a room. Switch the gramophone on. Have a shot of that. Did you not invent that? So he just had a fairly quiet nosy about. Go for it. Switch it on. No. He's in no mood for music. This when you get shouted. No, you get shouted on later on. So not every single second is going to be filled with story, but most of it is, to be honest. Oh, you're going to have an encounter. Well, no, he's about to have an encounter with Monday.
I thought you were...
We've seen this. You better fix the spirit radio for him before he leathers you. Right. So that's, I think that's nearly everybody. I'll check though. So back on chapter 2. And yeah, pretty much all Edison filled there. We do a wee bit of this from the beginning. That her there? She is pink. Watching this in bits and pieces. That's alright. That's a good way to watch it. She's pink. You don't want to spoil it. Well, we're getting on now. Nearly on chapter 3. Right, so if I click there, I'll know where she is. She's there at this point. Can I go from there and skip back before that? No, we'll just find her. We'll locate her in the house. Let's find her. Resume. Right, so pause time. I'm not sure, it looks like there's 4. That must be as far back as it goes. Okay, play.
Miss Bernhardt, could you please keep this between us?
Why?
Because I want to know who spiked my whiskey before I announce that I know it was spiked. It's good to have one person I can trust.
It is.
Storming about now. Full of whiskey and poison. Is that what I missed you doing? Staring out the window? Is it? Yes. I missed you staring out a window. So you're about to meet Monday. He's been in your room spraying your perfume and saying stupid.
I do hope you didn't murder the detective. I rather liked him.
Okay. So I think that pretty much, yeah, that filled out the rest of that. Nice. So, I'll leave it here. And then jump back into chapter 3. I'll maybe go grab some dinner because I don't know what time it is. I've been in VR all day. Look at that. Nearly found everything actually. Getting there. But yeah, I'll jump out just now. Hope you enjoyed that. I enjoyed that big time. That's maybe more enjoyable for me. But we'll come back and we're going to see what all of these guys got up to. I mean, we never done Tesla there. 6:20, right? I'll go get some dinner. We never done Tesla there. But that's alright. I mean, he's dead. He's not going to be getting up to much. His body stays in the same place for all of it. But yeah, cheers for tuning in. Thanks for all the chat. And I'll hopefully see you again soon for some more Invisible Hours. Bye. Bye.